May I ask
What?
why you look like you're going to throw up?
I just twisted my earrings around.
And it hurt?
No, it smells.
Oh.
Have you
nasty.
ever smelt someone's earrings before after they've been in their ears for a while?
No, but...
It smells like a dead carcass.
So what about like other piercings? What about like nipple piercings, belly button piercings?
I've never smelt them.
Nasty though, likely? Like your belly button you have pierced, right?
Yeah, I do, but I don't think that it gets as like gross because it doesn't get like crusty and nasty.
Right.
Whereas your ears do. So,
Because, yeah, I was going to say, what about poor people with nose piercings? They'd just be smelling that all day if they stank, wouldn't they?
Ew. Yeah, I think it's mostly just ears. So this is just a reminder, if you're listening right now, to take your earrings out and clean them.
No, you don't have to worry about that. Nobody's listening anymore.
This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
Friday the 13th, if you are a little superstitious or maybe just a little stitious.
I love that quote. Michael Scott, The Office. I remember I tried to say it once.
I just screwed it up too.
No, but like I wanted someone to think I thought of it. And they were like, you think the whole world doesn't watch The Office, Lisa? I was like, oh yeah, true.
But yeah, no, you might want to be careful when coming up with your plans today.
Yeah.
If you are worried about that, you screwed this up pretty big time.
Yeah, I booked a chiro appointment. Listen, my chiro guy is amazing.
Right.
I don't doubt his talent.
Yeah. It's just going like
It's just a bad day to book for it.
90% of the way to breaking your neck.
Yeah.
Maybe not on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so I'm not feeling too confident about that. But then again, I remember asking him once, what was it like cracking your first neck? Like when you were in university, what was it like? He's like, Lisa,
That's a really creepy question.
He's like, Lisa, I've never been more excited to do something.
See, that's even a creepier answer.
See, they're freaks. I love it.
I don't think you should go see this guy.
I know. Maybe I'll cancel. No, I need to go. Chris said, avoid everything. Work, people, doing things. Stay in your bed and watch Netflix all day. You need to stay safe on Friday the 13th. See? Very superstitious.
Mary said she had planned to paint today and she has some ladder work she needs to do and she's not quite sure she wants to start. She said either that or I'm just lazy.
Christine wrote in saying, I have to go work in an emergency department. Wish me luck.
Yeah. I mean, there are certain things you have to do today, right?
Correct.
Like your chiropractor cracking a very sweaty neck.
Hey!
Time to do some complaining. What's bothering you today, Lise?
Chairs that face each other in waiting rooms. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Can't we all face the same way, like a movie theater? I don't want to look at anyone.
The only place that I would prefer chairs to face each other in a waiting room is outside of like a dressing room. When you're going and you're waiting to watch your partner or your kid come out in a new outfit.
Why?
Well, there's just a line of chairs facing all of the change rooms, and then it's super awkward when someone else comes out and you're like, looks good.
No, I don't want to face anyone at all, ever.
Right. Put those ones to the wall.
Especially when, like right now, in waiting rooms, it's like you have to distance between, there's like a chair in between each person, and they scatter it, but odds of people sitting closer to you are higher just because there's less places to sit. Mm-hmm. So when it fills up, like for sure someone's going to be sitting across from you.
Right.
And then I have to like turn to the side a bit and not look at them at all. Like kind of like if I'm looking around the room, I have to like look up and then over their head to the other side of the room so they don't think I'm staring at them. It's just uncomfortable. I hate it. Let's stop doing that.
How did your STI check go yesterday, by the way?
I did not go to an STI appointment. Thank you very much. I went to make sure the bump on my chest was normal.
And you're good to go, right?
And I'm good to go. She did say my rib bone is a bit inflamed, so I'm going to go to the chiro today and crack my body.
Well, we're happy to hear that.
Thanks.
My complaint corner today is that anytime decision makers try to do anything right now, they just get torn apart. And listen, I feel for them. They're trying to balance a very vulnerable economy with a global pandemic and keeping people safe. All of the in-between there, you're going to have strong opinions about, sure. But going and using it to politicize online and just picking which politician you dislike the most, blaming them and their decisions, telling them how stupid they are. Like, we get it. You don't like Kenny. Or we get it. You don't like Trudeau. But we're trying to get through this. The decision makers don't have an agenda that involves Bill Gates and they're going to implant things in our brains with the virus. None of that is legit. They're just trying to navigate their way through this. So my complaint is just the people online that can't wait to tell somebody how dumb they are for making a decision that is in hopes for the best for all of us. I don't know. Was that too serious?
No, I mean, that's the whole point of Complaint Corner.
Yeah, got that one
You
off.
should go write that in a comment section somewhere.
I've avoided the comment sections for the last couple weeks, and I feel great about it.
Okay, I'm going to say this properly. My story comes to us from Massachusetts. Oh, that's the first time I've nailed it.
Usually you say massive two bleeps. Yeah.
Donnie Wahlberg was at a restaurant there and tipped the server $2,020, 2020, on a $35 bill.
Donnie Wahlberg, like from New Kids on the Block?
Yeah.
You know what that is right there?
What?
The Right Stuff.
Tell me something good.
It's one of their songs.
Yeah, I love that song.
Okay. My story today is about business stepping up to help their neighbor, which I'm sure is happening a lot these days, but this story just really hit home for me. It felt pretty awesome to tell. So, barber shop decided to help this burger shop that was just down the road. The burger shop had one of the employees contract COVID, so they decided it wasn't mandatory, but just to shut down the restaurant until all staff could get tested. Pretty responsible thing to do. The barbershop heard about this and said, yo, listen, we'll double shift. We'll get people to come in and cut hair for 6 hours and then go and serve burgers for 6 hours for the next 3 or 4 days or whatever it takes for you guys to get your results back so that the business didn't have to be shut down for those days.
Whoa.
And now it's making like national news and the businesses are both booming.
Okay, but...
Yeah, there was some hair in the food.
Oh, don't steal my joke.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had another one.
That was it. I was going to say, what about all of those Facebook reviews? How much hair they found in their burger patties.
That's not the right stuff.
Tell me something good.
Play 107.
Okay, I don't know about this. You're
Yeah.
saying like the internet is torn right now because a certain amount of the population can smell ants?
Yep. So there's a viral video of someone being shocked that other people can't smell ants. And hundreds of comments are agreeing with them that ants stink. They smell really bad and you can smell them from feet away. It's a genetic quirk. So not everyone can smell them. Some assume that everyone has been able to smell them our whole lives. Not true.
Helen on the text line says they kind of smell like cardboard and plastic. I'm going to say yes, but I wouldn't recommend sniffing them in case you accidentally inhale one.
I've just never physically bent over to like check if I can smell them.
I know that I had a weird stage, and it actually has happened 2 years in a row now. It's just a time of year where I get ants, and they somehow get like above my garage door. And when I open the garage door from the outside, like when I'm walking in, they'll fall out
Ew.
and like on me.
It's raining ants.
Hallelujah.
And it's stinky.
And I feel like it is like musky.
Really?
The smell. Can you smell ants?
I don't think so, but like I know that smell kind of.
Yeah.
See?
And some people say that they can smell like bed bugs and they kind of smell the
Ew.
same.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm one of those people.
You don't think you can smell ants?
I've just never thought about it. Like maybe there have been ants around and there's a weird smell. And in my mind, I just think it's an industrial garbage bin.
Okay, well,
set on fire. I don't
it's
know.
time for you to do a little test
You
here.
did
in the
not bring ants to work. Quit trying to do this to me.
Time for acting class. We have a sentence. I don't know what I'm doing here will be the sentence. And we've asked you on the text line to send us different emotions that we have to act this sentence out using. And then you determine who wins. The loser has to watch every one of Kristen Stewart's movies this weekend
Oh, man.
because she's the worst actress of all time.
Well, She's okay. Like, she's in some new good movies. There's like a new one with her and Dan Levy that I'm actually quite interested in watching. So I'm actually okay if I lose. But I don't want to rewatch Twilight.
You don't? That's the only ones I'm excited about.
Okay, so you got to vote on the text line. Who is a better actor? Now we have different emotions in a hat. Do you want to go first? Pull out an emotion.
Sure.
Thank you to all the listeners that wrote in with suggested emotions. What is your first emotion, Ryder?
Shocked. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That's your shocked? Rough start. All right. My emotion is terrified. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That just sounded like you were like tired from running.
Your turn. It was way better than whatever you did to start.
I
That
disagree.
was the worst acting I've ever heard.
Angry.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what I'm doing here. That was pretty good, right?
Okay, yeah. Sympathetic. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That was okay. We just needed one each to warm up. Now we're rolling.
Here we go.
Once again, this is an acting class. You've picked the emotions.
Who is a better actor is what they're picking now, though.
Careful with this one.
Ooh, what is it?
You might get pregnant. It's lustful.
Can't wait. Action.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I can't wait to check the text line after this and see who's winning. All right. My next emotion is jealousy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay. Pretty good. Feels like you've used that one before. Should we do one more each?
Yeah.
Confused. I don't know what I'm doing here.
The breath at the end ruined it.
what?
It ruined it.
Oh, you're just saying that because
All
you're
right.
afraid you're going to lose.
Let's do this. Excited. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right.
Okay.
Hit us up in the text line. Who's a better actor?
We'll announce the winner next. Just tallied the votes from our first ever acting class. It will not be the last.
No.
As we just did battle to see who the better actor was. And with a win of 20-18 for votes on the text line, Lisa wins. But a couple of those votes are just like lonely dudes that text and vote for you for everything. I look back in the past.
Why are you such a petty loser?
I've been just reading a lot of Trump's tweets. All right, some changes yesterday. Indoor sports and fitness classes are a no-go for the next 2 weeks, while bars will have new short-term rules, including liquor sales, ending at 10 p.m. Really sucks if you plan to play some indoor sports and then go for a late beer after.
True.
Your night's ruined.
ESSC is so upset.
I get it.
True.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Our province had 860 new cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths linked to the virus yesterday, though. So, in my opinion, completely understandable that we're doing what we can to try to get on top of this right now.
The Weeknd is headlining the Super Bowl halftime show in 2021. Yeah, Canadian represent. It's only the third Canadian to do so. Shania Twain did it back in 2003, I think. And then Dan Aykroyd was up there with the Blues Brothers.
Well, and even like to be the Canadian that was selected at the Super Bowl this year is a very competitive competition too, because it could have been Bieber, Drake, Shawn Mendes, all big enough names to host that, to hit that stage. So big ups to the Weeknd. That's a huge accomplishment.
Harry Styles is trending today. He is on the cover of Vogue for their December issue. He is the first man to post solo on the cover. He looks amazing. I'm obsessed with him.
Like, you were blushing while looking at the picture today, and then you showed me, and I was like, he kind of looks like Jim Carrey in it, and it ruined it for you a
No,
bit.
it didn't ruin it for me. You can't try and convince me.
Nothing can ruin it for you?
Nothing.
Remember when I ruined Jeff Goldblum and the naked picture you had of him on your desktop?
I had the picture of him laying across a desk from Jurassic Park as my background, and Ryder's like, is that your dad? I was like, oh, God, he looks like my dad. I had to delete it.
time for Unsung Heroes. This is where we give shout outs to people, places, and things that don't always get the attention and notoriety they deserve. Whoa, big word, Ryder.
Nice one. Shout out to leaving leftovers in your car. They're still good to eat the next day at this point.
Yep.
Not so much in the summer, so that's a benefit to the cold weather.
Shout out to girls who put makeup on while driving. Talented, steady, and dangerous.
Shout out to big winter coats.
I wasn't done. My kind of girl.
That's okay.
Okay, now I'm done.
Shout out to big winter coats. The bigger the coat, the less chance I have to wear a bra.
Shout out to The Weeknd for landing the Super Bowl halftime show. It's rumored that he'll be joined on stage by no one. Them's the rules.
Those are the rules. Who's the secret guest that's going to come out? No one.
A mask.
Shout out to anyone that carries a big purse around. People make fun of you for it? Okay, joke's on you. This is where we keep our crazy carpet. It's rolled up inside for when we have to embark on your slippery driveway. We're prepared for anything.
Shout out to the weather being nice enough to not go crazy sitting in your house alone this weekend. Instead, you can go outside alone and be crazy there.
Yep. Throw a snowball against the wall. It'll be fun.
Woo!
I'm having fun. Shout out to the Masters. While you're over there actually watching the game, I'll be over here zooming in on Tiger Woods' head to check out his rumored hair plugs. Also zooming in on Dustin Johnson's walk. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Like his swag walk?
He's got the best walk when he's leaving
After
to the
he
next
hits the
hole.
putt?
Yes.
Yeah. Can't pretend I haven't noticed.
Yeah.
I'll be zooming in on his balls.
What?
Well, he's rumored to have switched to Titleist this weekend from his normal TaylorMade. What?
Nothing.
Okay. And shout out to eating the crusts on your pizza this weekend, not because you like it, but because you paid for it. And you're economically conscious in these unprecedented times, baby.
Just dip it in stuff. That's what I do.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.